Hey everyone, I'm going to show a couple specific features on the drill press. All drill presses pretty much work the same way, so I'm going to demonstrate changing some drill bits and depending on what type of pieces you're using, what you might need to do. I'm first going to put in a bigger bit. This is called a Forstner bit, so I'm making a big round hole. This is a 7/8 inch diameter, and I need to get my chuck open far enough that I can fit this in. And just like if I'm facing it, it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Tighten it as much as I can just to get it in place. Then with my gear wrench, I engage it in the hole and I twist. Make sure your fingers are out of the way there of that gear. And you're just twisting to get it very snug. Now it's in there really strong. And when I turn it on, it's gonna spin around. Toggles on. And if your piece of wood is big enough that you can get a firm grip, then you're just going to crank down with a firm grip. And you only want to go as fast as the drill bit will cut for you. You don't try to force it too fast. Now, sometimes you have a smaller bit, and to change it, it's just the reverse. So now I'm going to go to the left, counterclockwise, just to get it started. Now I can freely move this chuck just like you would on a hand drill. I'm going to put in my new bit and tighten, and then I got to use the gear wrench to really tighten it. You're pretty much going to want to use a drill press anytime you want your drill to be going perfectly straight up and down, which is really hard to do with a hand drill, just because it's not as mechanical. Sometimes you're drilling into something very small, and you really need to make sure you secure your piece so that it's safe. So I'm going to use a little clamp wrench here, and this is going to let me hold it. And sometimes you use multiple people as well. So depending on if your piece, you might need to clamp it, and it's always a good idea, even if it's a big piece. Turn it on, and I just come down here. Now one thing that does as well, holding it down on a piece of wood, is it makes the backside of your hole very clean. There's no tear out. Whereas if you just drill out in the open, it might splinter the wood. You also have some features on this drill press with this little table that let you adjust so that you can make repetitive holes. So for example, let's say I want a hole somewhere right in this wood. I can loosen these knobs, and I can slide my fence forward and back. So let's say I want it right here, and I can lock these down just very gently. You don't need to over tighten them. Now as I go down, I can just kind of lower it down, and I can kind of see where it's going to go in the wood. Right there. Now if we want to set our hole to a certain depth, we don't want to guess, is that deep enough? We might want to set it. So on the side, wherever I want it, I could kind of hold it there in place. And right over here, there's these little nuts that come down on this bolt, and you can twist them down till they hit the stopper and lock them in place, and that's called a depth stop. So now when I go down, it's going to stop when it hits that, and every hole will be the exact same depth if you're doing a bunch of holes. So those are just some of the features that you'll use here. It works just like a hand drill, only it's perfectly 90 degrees once it's set up properly. So it's a good, safe tool to use when you're doing holes. That's it.